Hello, my name is Mike Davila. I am a MCAA 530 Ethics and Sport student at Concordia Irvine, and my quality of character subject today is hard work. So, an intro to hard work. During this PowerPoint presentation, we're going to talk about the definition of hard work. We're going to talk about some people that have overcome adversity and used hard work as not only a platform, but as their way out to get to where they are. We talk about hard work in the Bible. We're going to talk about how hard work is applied in coaching as well. We'll show a short little video, and then at the very end, we'll take some quotes from a book and kind of conclude with, what our presentation is truly about. All right, so what is the definition of hard work? According to dictionary.com, it's the exertion or effort directed to produce or accomplish something. Some words that are associated with hard work are, grind. Everybody talks about the grind, and everybody's, especially student athletes today, they always talk about what the grind is, what it's about, how they can grind. My definition of grind is truly hard work. You get up every day, you put your feet on the ground and get after it. Production. Student athletes, they got to produce. As far as production, the next word on the list is performance. It's a performance-based business. So if you produce, not only in the classroom, on the field, then you should make it as a student athlete, as a college student athlete as well. And of course, there's going to be struggle along with hard work, and that's always, those go hand in hand. Hard work and struggle go hand in hand. Always remember that hard work will pay off, and you'll hear me say that various times, because I think that's the theme of my presentation. Hard work pays off. It may not pay off today, it may not pay off tomorrow, but it will always pay off. All right, these next three athletes. First one is a baseball player, Jose Altuve, second baseman for the Astros. This guy's 5'6", 165 pounds, from Venezuela. Came out from when he was 16 years old and tried out for the Astros, and they said he was too short, and they said that he wasn't giving him the right age, so he had to produce a birth certificate, came back, and ultimately got a tryout, and the rest is history. He's now a World Series champ, and he was just the 2017 AL MVP. Tom Brady. Tom Brady was the backup quarterback for the University of Michigan. He was 7th on the depth chart. Not a real sought-out athlete coming out of high school or college. He was the 199th pick in the 6th round for the New England Patriots. Didn't come in and start. Kind of got lucky. And of course, they say, the harder you work, the luckier you get. So, he did work hard. And, again, he's another athlete that is amazing. They think he's, they say he's the greatest of all time, but his numbers show it. He's now a 5-time Super Bowl champ and a 4-time Super Bowl MVP. But his hard work and consistent play got him to where he's at today. One of my favorite athletes, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, his hard work had to come through early, because he, went to try out as a sophomore at Laney High School in North Carolina, and he got cut because they said he was too short. So he went back and trained all summer, got his body prepared, grew 4 inches, that helped. And he eventually started as a junior, went on to North Carolina, and then entered the league in 1984. He played from 1984 to 2003. Of course, he had the stint where he retired for a couple years and then retired again. But to me, he's the greatest of all time in basketball. 6-time NBA champion and a 6-time MVP finals. All three of these athletes, they had to use hard work to get to where they are. It just didn't come with natural talent, sitting in the living room and eating and doing nothing. They had to get after it and definitely punch the clock every day. So creating a culture of hard work starts with you. And, when I talk to coaches, when I talk to student athletes, it has to come from them. It can't come from anybody else. Nobody's going to shine a light on you and just say, oh, you're going to start working hard today. It's got to come from you. You got to make things happen. You got to create your future. But ultimately, you have to do it. And that's where, we try to preach to our student athletes that, the change, any type of change that's going to happen in our program is going to come from you. It's going to come from the student athletes. Now, us as leaders and coaches, we're gonna lead by example, and we're gonna put you in the best position, but ultimately it's got to come from you, and you got to do it. Again, Couple of little sayings here. It may not happen today or next week, but hard work will pay off. There are no shortcuts. It's only hard work. Hard work. You got to wake up and again, you got to get after it. Whatever it is you're doing that day, you got to be productive, and you've got to make sure that day that you put in your hard work, and you make sure whatever sport you're playing or whatever subject you're studying that day, you've got to put in the hard work. It will pay off. The sweat, the time, the devotion, it'll all pay off. Hard work in the Bible. These are a couple of passages that I wrote down. I looked them up on the internet, and I thought, they were awesome. So Psalm chapter 128, verse 2, you will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessings and prosperity will be yours. Although you may feel weary from hard work, you will reap the fruits of your labor eventually. Basically saying your hard work will pay off. You got to put in the labor. And once you do that, your blessings will come. Acts chapter 20, verse 35, and everything I did, I showed you that by this kind of hard work, we must help the weak, remembering the words the Lord Jesus himself said, it's more blessed to give than to receive. Work hard so that you may use your skills and talents to benefit others. Again, it's not about us, and it's not about our team and only our team. It's about us exemplifying and showing that to our community and to the youth of today, especially the young folks, because they're always watching. I always tell my players at games, you gotta behave yourself in a proper manner, because there's always somebody watching. Hard work and how it's applied in coaching. Coaches have to lead by example. There's no doubt about it. If you're going to demand something from your kids, and you've got to be the first one to toe the line. Hard work also means you're prepared, and you've got to prepare your athletes every day with a consistent game plan, with a consistent practice plan, with consistent discipline every day that'll keep them in line, and that'll make sure that they get after it. Hard work is not only performing in the classroom, it's also in the community and on the field. It's if you're going to make your grades, then you better do it on the field. You better do it in the community. Always remember, coaches, that your team is a reflection of you. So however you handle your business and the way you act and as hard as you work, your team will reflect that every day. Okay, so here's a video about hard work. It's a short 1 to 2 minute video. So enjoy. Let me skip this ad. All right, here we go.
Dear hard work, I used to hate you. When you called my name, I heard it, but ran away from you. And when I knew you were coming, I used to hide. And when you tried to get others to talk to me, I quickly made excuses to get away from you. Afraid of the pain because I didn't want to get hurt, and afraid to fail, so I didn't even try. And afraid of your name because of what you've done to others. Who do you think you are? Making me afraid of who you are. Reflection on the mirror, shadow behind me. I take one step, and you're still ahead of me. Sweat in my face, tears in my eyes, I keep going. You turn the poor to rich, and you turn F's to A's. Is there anything you can't do? Now look at me. You've made me who I am today. Because of you, I have this never losing, never giving up attitude. Quitting? It's not even in my vocabulary. Listen, when they quit, I keep going. When they sleep, I work harder. And when they say I can't, and they count me out, I show them that I can. When I tell them about my dreams, they laugh. But I'll make sure that I get the last laugh. You see, I'm a dream chaser. That means I chase my dreams, no one else's. Only I can beat me. And it's me against this work that you put on me. There's no losing. I will not lose. I came this far, and I'm not stopping now.
Okay, so hard work in the textbooks. Great teams display excellent work habits. Teams tend to be successful when the athletes prepare hard every day and then attribute their success to preparation. This comes from Teaching Character Through Sports by Bruce Brown, which was I thought it was an awesome little quote there in the book. To conclude, hard work will always reveal a person's character. Some will get after it. Some will try for a little bit and then quit, and some will avoid it. But always remember, there's no substitute for hard work. Thank you for your time.